So how much time does it take for you to go from zero to hero with crypto, right? How long does it take of you being consistently in the cryptocurrency market, investing your capital in order to make a really, really, really big difference in your life financially and freedom-wise? Okay. I got a question from a person on social media, and they asked me a question. They wrote to me and they asked me how many years or what's the time frame to getting wealthy in crypto. Okay. And I'm going to answer that today. All right. But before I do, I need to make sure to let you guys know that nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your financial counselor. What you decide to do with your money is up to you, and you need to take responsibility for your buys and your sells. Okay? So this is a question that is an important question because people are planning out their futures, and if they're really going to commit to investing in the cryptocurrency market, they want to know how long that it's going to take. You know, essentially they want some clarity before maybe they get started, or maybe they're already starting, but they want to kind of be able to map out their future for finances and things like this. And I'm gonna answer the question, but I do need to say that everything, guys, everything that happens in the crypto market is individualized to you and to your goals and to your situation. Okay, it depends on your disposable income, it depends on your skill level, it depends on your risk tolerance, right? But regardless, I am going to give you guys a little bit of a template, and there is kind of a roadmap, okay, a common roadmap. Okay, if you are a normal person, and let's say you make 70 grand a year, okay? Say you make 70 grand a year, and you have, reasonable amounts of disposable income. Let's say you have 500 a week to be able to invest in the cryptocurrency market and be aggressive. Okay, that's a little bit of a different situation than someone who is in their 20s, or maybe even younger than that, who is living at home and he has all this money to essentially stack and he doesn't know what to do with it, and then he puts it into the crypto market. That person is going to be able to make progress a lot faster, generally speaking, than the person with a lot more upfront expenses and more responsibilities. Okay. So the thing is, you guys, is that a lot of people in the crypto market have too short of a time frame, right? They have too short of a time frame. They want to get rich very, very fast, a month, 2 months. During the Solana meme coin thing, why do you think that thing went so viral, right? And I'm going to make a video about meme coins pretty soon. But the reason why that is, you guys, is because essentially people are just gambling on the blockchain, right? They're gambling on the blockchain. They're being degenerates on the blockchain, and this is causing them to make irrational decisions with their portfolios. And just like I was saying, not on YouTube, but I was saying for a long time to people in the crypto community, that I said, when this thing is all said and done, a lot of people are going to lose a lot of their money in meme coins. And what happened, right? People were trading meme coins. It was popping. Then Donald Trump came out with a meme coin. Everybody put all their liquidity in the Trump coin, and then it got dumped. All right. And then now everybody's pissed, right? Everybody in the crypto market is pissed because they were chasing pumps, like I say, and it ended up not working out for them, right? So you guys have to understand the games that you're playing, okay? You can't be pissed off at a meme coin if you bought Dick with Butt coin, right? If you bought Dick with Butt coin, or the Hawk Tua Girls coin, or whatever, all right, motherfuckers. You can't be mad when you lose your money, right? if you're buying random meme coins that have absolutely no fundamental value to them, like no fundamentals at all, then you can't be mad when you lose your money. All right. If the coin has below below $1 million of liquidity in the pool, and some whale just dumps a massive amount of cash, then you can't be mad when your money's lost. All right. Excuse me. It's kind of funny. A lot of people on crypto Twitter are complaining, and they're complaining about the market. It's like, bro, 2 months ago you were buying Kanye West meme coin and all this stuff, chill guy and stuff like that, right? And I do want to say that there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I don't want to get on a rant. This video isn't about meme coins, but the point is, you guys, is that a lot of people want to know how, if you do it correctly, if you do the crypto market correctly, how fast can you become successful, or go from average to not doing very well to wealthy, right? And obviously I don't know what the future holds. I don't know how the crypto market is going to react in the future. All I can do is go based off of past data and assume that there's always going to be opportunities in the market, because so far there always has, right? 10 years ago, maybe if you just bought Bitcoin and chilled, it would have been easy, not easier, but it would have been more simple, at least, to make crazy returns on your money, meaning 10x plus, 20x plus, 20x on your capital, whatever. All right. So it was a lot more easy. It was a lot easier to do that because there wasn't as much clutter. There wasn't as many meme coins. There wasn't as many coins. There's literally 40,000 coins now, right? Whereas before, basically the main play was Bitcoin, maybe some Ethereum and Litecoin, right? That was the play. But in a lot of cases, you guys, for a lot of you guys, putting all your money and investing in crypto is probably more lucrative than you starting a business if you do it right, if you do it correctly. All right. It is an income source for you that is a lot easier to win than other things. Okay. Now, ideally you do both. Ideally you start a business and you do crypto, right? Ideally you do both of those things, ideally, or at least get a side hustle that you enjoy and then turn it into a business later, right? But a lot of you guys need to understand that this is a game of attrition, right? Last year it was basically if you bought, or not last year, last cycle, excuse me, if you bought Ethereum, you absolutely made a killing. You robbed the bank if you bought Ethereum back then, right? You bought GameFi, you bought DeFi. DeFi had a huge wave, right? You bought the L1s. That was a huge wave. This cycle has been a little bit weird with the meme coins and Ethereum underperforming. Maybe I'll make a video about that as well, why that's happening. And until Ethereum pumps, you guys, a lot of these alts aren't going to go crazy, right? Ethereum has to get a little bit higher up in price in order for these altcoins to really run. But the point, you guys, is that the typical process that I would probably say is it's going to take 3-4 year cycles. So that's going to be 12 years, 3 full 4-year cycles. Okay. If you're coming in now, that doesn't count as a 4-year cycle. If you're coming in now in the bull market, I'm saying you've experienced 3 bear market bottoms, you've bought the bottoms, and you have taken profits at the top, or not the top, but close to the top. All right. You're not going to ever get anything right all the time. But if you do 3 cycles, if you guys do 3 full crypto cycles, you can go from having basically no money to being far above average. Okay. The first cycle is where you get your first taste of some money. Okay. Depending on how much you invest, how much you make, how much your expenses are. If you make a ton of money, then it's going to be a lot easier to ascend up in the citadel, in the crypto citadel, right? It's easier to climb up the mountain when you have more capital to work with, and also you have more time to pay attention. Okay. Now, with that being said, the first cycle is where you make your first amount of money. Maybe you over a bear market, you invest 50K or 60K or even 30K or whatever it is, right? Maybe you have over time you've accumulated, let's say every week you've been buying and putting a portion of your income into the crypto market at the lows when it's cheap, okay? And you take profits at close to the bull market top, then you're looking at turning about 30 grand, 40 grand into about 300, 400 grand at least. Okay, if you bought the bottoms, 300, 400 grand is pretty reasonable, I would say, through a full 4-year bull market, right? So you went from 30 to 400, 300, whatever. Okay, you take profits, right? You take profits, and then with the intention of buying back at the lows. Okay. Now, if you want to pull money out to fit your lifestyle, that's fine. You could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But in general, you guys want to think of crypto as a long-term savings account. Okay. You guys want to think of crypto as a long-term savings account, because if you hold your money in cash for longer periods of time, then it's not going to be as useful for you. Okay. Now, if you have your first 100 grand, that's a beautiful thing. Maybe you could put down, maybe you can get an emergency fund, maybe a down payment on a house, or whatever the case is, whatever you guys want to do. All right, that's cycle 1. That's the first 4 years of your crypto journey. Okay. The second cycle is really the breakthrough cycle, where you actually make a good amount of money. Okay. You make a solid amount of money. You've been DCAing over time. On top of that, you are allocating into the market at the bottom with profits that you already had from the previous cycle. And that's where you can really like dump a decent amount in, and really, really have a great position. Let's say you have, now you're looking at about $250,000 in investing. There's more opportunities that open up for you because of the fact that you're playing with more money. You can do a lot more things. If I'll just keep it like that. If you guys want to know more about that, then I recommend getting in a coaching call, and we could talk about that a little bit. But there are more opportunities than if you have bigger money. There are more opportunities than if you have smaller amounts of money. Okay, someone in their first cycle has a completely different strategy than someone in their second and someone in their third, especially. Okay, third successful crypto cycle. Okay. Of taking profits and getting out and being consistently buying in the market, delaying gratification. And then you look back and you're like, wow, I have a ton. Wow, I've really turned this money into that much, right? So at this point, cycle 2, you're a little bit more familiar with the flow of the market, the flow of the crypto market and how it works. You are, what's a good way to put this? You have more capital to work with, and therefore it's a lot easier to position correctly, because you could throw $1,000 into a meme coin at 15. If you have a 10 grand portfolio, is a lot different from throwing $1,000 in a meme coin when you have a $250,000 portfolio, as an example, right? $1,000 is nothing in that portfolio compared to one that's a little bit smaller, right? So cycle 2, you have more options. You're probably the hungriest, because you see what's in front of you right away. And by this point, you are looking at turning 200,000 to 250,000, assuming your income's the same, to over $1 million for sure. And then, you're probably scraping 2 outside of paying taxes. Make sure you guys pay your taxes, Uncle Sam, all that stuff, right? So cycle 2 is really where you hit your big stride. Okay, if you've been in the crypto market for 2 4-year cycles, you're looking at a lot of money. Okay, if you're patient, you bought and this is assuming that you guys bought the bottoms, you guys bought the bear market bottoms. Everybody was scared, you bought, right? you were able to compound your capital twice now, right? You're looking at turning that $250,000 into, let's say, a million to $1.5 million, right? Let's just be conservative and say $1 million to $1.5 million, assuming that you pick the right things, right? And you're consistently putting money in the market. I think $1 million to $1.5 million makes sense with a $250,000 portfolio, right? And then, guys, cycle 3, this is where you really ascend into the capital class, okay? The capital class, essentially, cycle 3 is where you're doing the same thing. The 4-year cycle is essentially the cycle that Bitcoin has in coordination with the Bitcoin halving, okay? And on top of that, it's also perfectly in line with the broader macro global liquidity cycle. And nobody really talks about this, but it's really important, okay? If you guys want to check out my short form content, I posted a chart about, it's an advanced economic indicator about the global liquidity around the world and how it affects assets. Well, it doesn't show how it affects assets, but essentially the more global liquidity, the more government currency units like dollars, pesos, Japanese yen, Chinese yuan, all that stuff, the more of that stuff is floating in the that is circulating in the financial system, the more money that scarce assets like Bitcoin go up. And then hence, when Bitcoin goes up, then all the blue chips go up like Ethereum and Solana, and then not only that, but then all the altcoins go up as well, because all those coins are liquidity paired to Ethereum, right? And on top of that, people are just taking profits and they're gambling, right? And they're buying lower cap coins, going down the risk curve with a portion of their profits, okay? Now, cycle 3 is where this is where you really ascend, and this is where you're looking at making significant changes in your life, in terms of your lifestyle, in terms of all that stuff. You're looking at turning $1 million to $1.5 million after taxes to probably 10 or probably 8, or even if it's just 5, right? You got 5 million, and now you are just sitting there enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? All the delayed gratification. By this point, it's been about 10 to 12 years for you in the crypto market, and you've been in the market for about 10 to 12 years, and you're really looking to you really have ascended from being an average person to being far above average. And all you did was just delay gratification, right? You delayed gratification in the crypto market. You continued to learn, okay? And that's it, okay? So this is assuming a few variables, right? This is assuming that you follow the best practices that I give you, such as not clicking on bad links, not getting scammed, holding your keys, all that good stuff, right? This is assuming that past data in the crypto market is relevant as well in the next 10 years, which I believe it will. It might evolve over time. It might slow down a little bit now that Wall Street's getting involved in the market and they're all buying our bags. But the process is the same, guys. The Bitcoin halving is not going away. The Bitcoin halving is still going to have sentiment. Global liquidity cycles are not going away. Every 4 years, people in crypto make money, right? If you do it right. And this is essentially the blueprint for that. All right. It's 3 years, 3-year cycle process. All right. Or not 3 years, 3 cycles, 3-cycle process to really becoming wealthy in crypto. Okay. It's a lot faster than a lot of other things. All right. It's better than working a job and putting your money in a 401k or putting it in the S&P or trying to invest in stocks. The stock market is a lot more competitive. It's also more saturated. And on top of that, everybody already bought all the stocks that make sense. Okay. So the crypto market is very lucrative because it is a bubble, guys. It is a bubble, but it's a very lucrative bubble. And if you know how to play it right, you can make a lot of money. And just because something is a bubble, that doesn't mean it's not useful. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to innovate and change the entire world, right? And I believe that crypto will. And it already is, actually. But it's going to continue to, all right? So 20-minute video. Hope you guys have a good day, all right? If you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe, click the notification bell, save this video, comment what you guys think about this in the comments below. All right. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Chase Your Grace on TikTok and Instagram. Okay. And if you guys want to get coached by me, link is in the description for the Telegram. Join the Telegram, message me or message in there the details about coaching. Most likely you're going to be messaging me privately because that's just what people do. All right. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And I hope you guys can keep this in mind and plant the seed. I'm planting the seed in your head. All right. Plant the seed in your head that it takes 3 cycles to make it. All right. The make it stack, right? The make it stack is 3 cycles. All right. So I encourage you guys, wherever you guys are at in your crypto journey, some of you guys are in your 2nd cycle. Some of you guys are in your 3rd cycle. Some of you guys are in your 1st cycle. All right. If you're consistent in this market, that's the amount that it takes to go from 0 to hero in crypto and get it in the make it stack. All right. Get in the make it stack. All right. Be consistent in the market. Crypto is a game of attrition. Stop trying to get rich off of meme coins in a month. All right. Stop trying to get rich off of meme coins in a month. Have a longer term approach. If you do hit it big with a meme coin, or if you do hit it big with a token that you have, that's fantastic. Let it come to you. Don't force it. Don't rush it. Have a steady schedule, and let opportunities come to you. Let your research give you massive returns on coins. Okay, so I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you. Bless up.